Hello, welcome back to my channel. The name is Hannah and this is a date with Miss Hannah. In today's video, we're going to look at market analysis, just like the title suggests. So what is market analysis, or what is it about? Market analysis is about evaluating the attractiveness and dynamics of the market within an industry. You evaluate the attractiveness and dynamics of the market within that specific industry that you are operating. Market analysis strives to determine the attractiveness of a market currently and in the future, not just then, but also in the future. Organizations evaluate future attractiveness of a market by understanding evolving opportunities, one, and the threats as they relate to the organization's own strengths and weaknesses. So when you're carrying out market analysis, you need to evaluate the attractiveness of this market, first of all, by understanding the various evolving opportunities. Yes, and then you also understand the threats as they relate to your organization's strengths and weaknesses. So organizations use these findings, what you have found out after the evaluation, to guide the investment decisions they make to advance their success. Yes. So the findings of a market analysis may motivate an organization to change various aspects of its investment strategy. Maybe you've decided on a certain strategy, but after carrying out market analysis, after you've evaluated the opportunities, so it is like after carrying out SWOT, you evaluate these opportunities and threats, relate them with your strengths and weaknesses, then you come up with a new strategy, a new investment strategy. The affected areas may include the inventory levels that are, when I say affected areas, we're talking about areas that will be affected after your market analysis. And then there is a change of strategy. So these may include the inventory levels, a workforce expansion or contraction. The workforce may maybe expand or contract depending on your findings, facility expansion, purchases of capital equipment, and promotional activities. You may decide that after evaluating this whole market, I think I need to promote my product. So you carry out promotional activities. Elements of market analysis. These are the various elements. Number one, size of the market. We could also say maybe factors, but let us just stick on elements. So size of the market, growth of the economy, cost structure. What are the major costs and value-added components for various types of competitors? Then we have distribution systems, market trends, key success factors, that is the factors needed to compete successfully. Then we have profitability. Those are the elements of market analysis. Then we have ETOP, environmental threat and opportunity profile. After carrying out what we call environmental analysis, when you carry out ETOP analysis, that is environmental threat and opportunity analysis, you're trying to monitor the relevant environment so as to identify your opportunities and threats that are affecting your business for the purpose of taking strategic decisions. ETOP analysis is the process by which an organization monitors the relevant environment to identify opportunities and threats affecting the business through the purpose of taking strategic decisions. So first of all, I want to break this down. The aim for this analysis is, first of all, to be able to take strategic decisions. So you start a process and start monitoring your environment. When you're monitoring the environment, you have the internal and external environment. So you monitor the relevant environment so as to be able to identify the opportunities and threats that can actually affect or that are actually affecting your business. That way you'll be able to make the necessary strategic decisions. A comprehensive ETOP, that is environmental threat, opportunity, and profile. So I'll keep saying ETOP over time. It's just here the full form. A comprehensive ETOP requires subdividing each environmental sector into each sub-factor, into sub-factors, and then the impact of each sub-factor on the organization is described in a form of statement. I also want to break this down. When you carry out a top, you are required, a comprehensive ETOP, you are required to divide the environment into various sub-factors. And then you also get each sub-factor now and give it, assign it differently, assign its impacts differently as described, and you're going to describe this in a form of statement. That means you could make like a sort of a report with these various sub-factors with their impacts aligned, for each of the sub-factors. So that is how you do it. The impact may be an opportunity or a threat. After dividing your environment into various sectors, you find out the impact of these sub-factors on this sector and then on your business, and then you can tell that this effect was actually an opportunity or this impact was actually a threat. A threat is a bad thing, the opportunity is a good thing. However, you can also turn your threats into opportunities. So we're going to look at the environmental, external environment. We have political, economic, and technological. That is what falls under external environment. And then we have the description. Under the political, there's political stability in Uganda. So this is like an example. If you've carried out ETOP maybe in Uganda, so you look at the political factors and he said there is political stability in Uganda. This is an opportunity, so it is positive. This is what I was saying, that you organize these into various sub-factors, like this column of the external environment. You've organized it into political, external, and the technological. And then we have we have this part of the description. So this is where you describe the impact under each sub-factor. Under the political, there is political stability in Uganda. Under the economic, we have the interest rate is high. Under the technology, the rate of change in technology is high. So you can then evaluate and see, are these opportunities, are they threats? That is how you do it. Meet in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.